Okay, class 9. This is regarding circles. Okay. So the topic that we have been teaching these 2 days, based on that, I am just giving you the summary. Okay. First of all, you should know what is a circle. So circle is set of points. Okay, set of points or group of points equidistant from a fixed point. Okay, so set of points, they are all equidistant from the fixed point. This fixed point is called center of the circle, and the distance is called radius. Center is called, this is the center, and the distance is radius. Any portion of the circle is called arc. Any portion of the circle is called arc. Okay, and if you join A and B, this becomes chord of the circle. So the portion between chord and the arc is called segment. This is called segment of the circle. If the segment is less than semicircle, it is called minor segment. More than semicircle, major segment. Okay. Then similarly, suppose you have a circle. If you have a circle and this is a radius, this is another radius, the portion between the two radius is called sector. This is called sector. This is segment. Okay. Same thing, if the sector is less than semicircle, you say minor sector. More than semicircle, major sector. Alright? And if you are asked what is a chord? Chord is the line segment whose end points lies on the circle. The largest chord is diameter of the circle. Largest chord of a circle is diameter of the circle. Okay? Then, if two congruent circles are there, suppose this is a circle, this is another circle. If two circles are congruent, congruent means the radius are equal. Radius are equal. So if two congruent circles have equal arc or chords are equal, suppose this is a chord, this is a chord. If two chords of congruent circles are equal, then we have to prove they subtend equal angle at the center. They subtend equal angle at the center. Okay, means you have to prove this angle and this angle are equal. For that, what you do, you take this triangle and this triangle and try to prove they are congruent. So in triangle OAB and triangle QCD, OA is equal to QC, OB equal QD and AB equal CD. So therefore, triangle OAB congruent triangle QCD. OAB triangle and QCD triangle are congruent. Now, since these two triangles are congruent, angle AOB is equal to angle CQD. Okay, angle AOB and angle CQD are equal. Alright, so what we have got it, that if two congruent circles are there or in same circle, if chords are equal, they will subtend equal angle at the center. Am I clear? The next part is if two chords subtends equal angle at the center in congruent circle, then chords are equal. Now you are told angle AOB is equal to angle CQD. AOB angle and CQD angle are equal. You are to prove AB and CD equal. To prove AB equals CD. Okay. So what do? You take the same two triangles, OAB and triangle QCD. In these two triangles, OA is equal to QC, OB equal QD, and angle AOB is equal to angle CQD. So therefore, triangle AOB congruent triangle CQD. Since these two triangles are congruent, AB equal CD. AB and CD are equal. Okay. So what we come to the conclusion that in congruent circle, if chords are equal, they will subtend equal angle at the center. And if in congruent circle, if two chords subtends equal angle at the center, then the chords are equal. Okay. Then suppose you are given a circle and you are told AB is a chord. AB is a chord. Okay. So from the chord center, if you draw perpendicular to the chord is bisected. Okay. So we are given AB is a chord of a circle. AB is a chord of a circle whose center is O. OM perpendicular AB. To prove AM equal BM, we have to prove AM and BM are equal. Okay. So for the proof, construction is there. OA and OB you join. OA and OB is joined. OA, OB is joined. Alright. Now, your proof. In triangle AOM and triangle BOM, OA equal OB, OM equal OM, and angle OMA is equal to angle OMB. They are 90 degrees, common, and they are the radius. So therefore, triangle AOM congruent triangle BOM. Right angle, hypotenuse, side. Okay. Now since these two triangles are congruent, AM equal BM. CP, corresponding part of congruent triangle. Okay. Is that okay? Now the question is reversed. Now suppose you are told O is center of a circle, O is center of a circle, M is middle point of AB. To prove OM perpendicular AB. Okay. So here also same thing, construction. OA, OB you join. O and OB are joined. Okay. Then you take up triangle AOM and BOM in these two triangles. OA and OB are equal. They are the radius of the same circle. OM common. Then AM equal BM. Because M is middle point. M is middle point of AB. Okay, so the triangles are congruent, isn't it? AM, BM equal, OM is common, this is radius, this is radius. So the triangles are congruent. Reason, side, side, side. Alright, now since these two triangles are congruent, angle AMO is equal to angle BMO. Now since AMO plus BMO is equal to 180 degree, therefore angle AMO is equal to angle BMO is equal to 90 degree. That is OM perpendicular AB. Okay? Yes? So the next theorem I am discussing on the next video.